Well, the troopers have come out with their extended report on this KinderCare daycare center accident that was such a tragedy here in the Orlando area. The little 4-year-old girl was killed when a car plowed into the daycare center after having been hit by another car, then took off and ran. The driver of that first car was tracked down and arrested. And there's no question, this guy's a bad actor. But the troopers' report also focused on the car that the first driver hit, that suddenly careened off the road across the parking lot of KinderCare on Goldenrod, through some bushes and right through the wall of the daycare facility with such tragic results. It was driven by a local man by the name of Albert Campbell, aged 61. And he said, "I hit the brakes, but the car wouldn't respond. The car kept on accelerating. It was out of control. There was nothing he could do." He feels terrible in the wake of the tragedy because it's his car that ended up killing that little girl, even though he was initially hit. Well, the troopers have done some analysis. He claimed that the car malfunctioned, but they say there were no malfunctions in the testing they did of that vehicle. What happened here is Albert Campbell panicked, and he had his foot on the gas, not on the brake. But this went on for 4 to 5 seconds. That's a long time, and there was a long distance that he traveled. My question is this: should he be charged? He hasn't been. His lawyer says he's been told that Albert Campbell probably will not be charged. But should he be charged for failing to get control of his vehicle over such a great distance and over so many seconds, 4 or 5 seconds? And I think it's a legitimate question. He never swerved away. He never figured out that he had his foot on the accelerator instead of the brake. I mean, come on. How far would he have had to gone before he was held responsible for some of the carnage on that day? I think it's a legitimate question, and I still don't think, in my humble opinion, that it has been adequately addressed. That's what I think. What do you think? Hey, join me for the next edition of Bud Hediger Live, Monday morning 6 to 9, right here on News Radio 102.5 WFLA. Have a great weekend, and I'll look for you then.